What spiritual gift is awakening within you? Welcome to the Obsidian Swan. I am so excited for this reading because it is going to be a collab with another YouTube reader, Mystic Mama Oracle. This is going to be the first video of our collab, What Spiritual Gift is Awakening in You? Video 2 will be on Mystic Mama Oracle's channel, and she is going to cover how to activate your gifts and how to use them. So you're going to be getting 2 readers and 2 intuitive perspectives. I will link her reading in the description box below, so be sure to check out her reading after you watch this one. And also check out her other readings too on her page. I really enjoy her readings. She has some great topics and she's just a very gifted reader. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. We're going to start with picking your group. We have group 1, keep going. We have group 2, speak your truth. And we have group 3, new beginnings. I'm also noticing we have 24, 22, and 2, so 222, 222. So you might want to look up 2 angel numbers or 222 angel numbers as well if you feel called to do that. Choose the card that you are most drawn to. I will give you a moment to do that. Timestamps will be in the description box below. If you need more time choosing your group, feel free to pause the video now. Otherwise, we're going to get started with group 1. Hi, group 1. If you chose the Keep Going card, you are at your reading. What spiritual gift is awakening within you? Receive only what resonates. So group 1, I'm seeing with this card you chose that you have a very interesting gift. You have the gift of timing. So you can sense time. So what do I mean by that? I'm not talking time in the linear sense. So what does non-linear time mean? Let's talk about that first. So you can see in this card, her path is winding. It's not a straight path. And there's different possibilities of where it could lead. There are also alternative paths down here. So some examples of nonlinear time would be, for example, when you heal something, it affects how you remember the past, how you interpret the present, or what becomes possible in your future. Then there's patterns, and this is when life themes repeat themselves until you integrate them. Another example would be multiple futures existing at once based on choices. So whatever choice you make leads to a different future result. So back to your gift, you are awakening the gift of sensing timing. So you have the ability to feel when energy is about to shift. You can feel momentum building. You may feel when it's time to move or, keep going, as the card says, or when it's time to pause or to wait. So that intuitive sense is what's awakening within you. So let's see what the other cards have to say. Move that one to the side. So we have wind activation. So you may feel when it's time to move. You can sense when the wind is changing before things move. You may be able to sense when energy is about to shift as well. Then we have whale breach. So this is when a whale launches straight up out of the water like you see in the card, and then it falls back down and it creates this huge splash. So you may be able to sense when the right time when is the right time to launch or take action. So again, move, we have that movement theme going. You may also feel when someone is about to speak or confess, or when truth is about to surface. When something is about to come up, you may be able to sense those things. You may be able to sense when something is going to happen. Then we have ceremony, invocation. And with this card, this is about ancient healing wisdom waking up in you. You're starting to feel the right moments instinctively and intuitively. So this is like a memory in your bones. This is part of your timing gift awakening. So I feel like this gift is a gift that's been passed down from your ancestors for a lot of you. And this is what's awakening in you. This gift is now what's awakening in you. So that is all I have for you, Group 1. If this reading resonated, please give this video a like. And if you feel called, leave a comment. I love to read the comments. If you like me as a reader and want to see more readings from me, hit that subscribe button and make sure that you check out the collab video, how to activate your gifts and how to use them on Mystic Mama Oracle's channel, linked in the description box. Now let's go ahead and move on to Group 2. Hi, Group 2. If you chose the Speak Your Truth card, you are at your reading. Receive only what resonates. So your awakening gift is related to your voice. So more specifically, it's the ability to translate visuals, symbols, dreams, and intuitive images into a clear language. So whether it's visuals in your outside world or visuals in your mind's eye or visuals from a dream, your awakening gift is the ability to translate these images into a clear language, or these symbols into a clear language. So for some of you, you may receive messages and intuitive hits in a visual form, but in the past you struggled to translate them into words. So this is changing because your voice, your truth is starting to awaken. And this is such a beautiful and powerful card. You see these butterflies flying up. A lot of people know butterflies as a symbol of transformation. But not only that, they're also a symbol of awakening as well. So transformation in your voice and a beautiful awakening of these gifts relating to your voice. So let's see what the other cards have to say. So we have Dragonfly Emergence. So what I'm getting from this card is that it represents your clarity and intuition rising. You may have more awareness of the symbols and the signs that you receive. I'm really getting that your gifts are having almost like a reawakening. Like the gifts that you already have are getting stronger. You're starting to receive more clarity around your gifts. So that's what's awakening. You're almost getting like this reawakening of your gifts. The dragonfly is also a very powerful symbol of transformation as well, similar to the butterfly. And it's also a powerful symbol of awakening. So you have two symbols of awakening and transformation with the butterflies and the dragonflies. So next we have Desert Vision Quest. So this group, like I mentioned before, your intuition tends to speak in visuals and imagery, and these visuals are becoming sharper, like I mentioned with this card. And this is going back to the dragonfly card, it's a very, very visually powerful card as well. There's a lot to see, a lot to look at, a lot of symbols within that card. But, you know, these gifts that you, again, like these gifts that you have, they're going through this reawakening. So, again, you may notice your intuition becoming sharper, your awareness becoming sharper. You may notice that your dreams are becoming more vivid, or you're able to remember your dreams easier as well. That's coming through. And then we have forest breath. And then I don't know if you heard, my dog just took a big like sigh, a big breath in the background. So confirmation. So this card represents your voice catching up to the imagery. So we're circling back to the speak your truth. This is what's awakening within you. You're going to be able to translate what you see in a spoken language. Your gift of translation is what's awakening. Breath creates voice. So this card basically shows or is confirmation that your voice is strengthening so you can express what you see. So this group already has a lot of really powerful gifts, and they're going through this reawakening. They're becoming stronger. And then the star of the show, what's the final missing piece of it, is this awakening of your voice, this awakening of translation, this awakening of being able to translate and put into words the gifts that you already possess. So that is all I have for you, Group 2. If this reading resonated, please give this video a like. And if you feel called, leave a comment. I love to read the comments. If you like me as a reader and want to see more readings from me, hit the subscribe button and make sure you check out the collab video, how to activate your gifts and how to use them, on Mystic Mama Oracle's channel, linked in the description box. Let's move on to Group 3. Hi, Group 3. If you chose the New Beginnings card, you are at your reading. Receive only what resonates. So, Group 3, I'm very interested how many of you chose this card, because it does say New Beginnings, but we also have this cemetery in the background. But we're going to get into what this all means. So, the gift that is awakening within you is very powerful. And you're in an era where you are now able to receive this gift. You have the wisdom to wield this gift, and that is why it's now awakening. So let's talk about it. So New Beginnings represents emergence, crossing into life, first breath. And the cemetery represents endings, release, transition, and the last breath. So what is awakening is the ability to sense and support these transitions. You're able to feel when energy shifts and understand the emotional or symbolic meaning of endings. You are essentially awakening the guide within you when it comes to these transitions. So New Beginnings represents the birth side of this gift, and the cemetery shows the death side. And there's nothing to fear when it comes to the death side of this. You know, everything is a cycle. And even if we're not, talking about physical death, sometimes things need to end in order for new things to begin as well. So this group really understands the symbolism of this as well, and the importance of cycles. So this group may be able to intuitively sense when new life is forming, or pregnancy energy. You're able to sense when a soul is stepping in. You may also be able to sense when someone is entering a new chapter in their life. Then you may also be able to sense when someone is nearing passing or feel emotional and spiritual shifts around endings. You basically can understand how birth and death mirror each other, how beginnings and endings mirror each other, how they are just part of a cycle that continues on. And with this butterfly also here in the card, the butterfly is also a symbol of transitions, going from a caterpillar to a butterfly. So let's see what your other cards have to say. So we have music, harmony. So with this card, I feel like it's showing your sensitivity to energetic tone. You can feel when something is shifting, when emotional or spiritual frequencies change around, especially around beginnings and endings. Then we have the meadow, vulnerability. This card represents your awareness of emotional openness during transitions. You may feel when someone is feeling raw or exposed or vulnerable, or when they're shifting into a new phase. So basically, you have this awareness that not many people have. This is a very, I don't want to say rare gift awakening in you, but it's a very unique gift that, not everyone possesses. Then we have cave, sanctuary. So again, this awareness comes into play. You can intuitively sense when someone is pulling inward or when someone needs energetic shelter, when they are stepping into a private inner space during a transition. You can intuitively sense these shifts. So this is a very wonderful and unique gift that is awakening within you. So I'm curious to see how this resonates with you guys, and how you're going to use your gift that's awakening as well. So that is all I have for you, group 3. If this reading resonated, please give this video a like. And if you feel called, leave a comment. I love to read the comments. If you like me as a reader and want to see more readings from me, hit the subscribe button. And make sure you check out the collab video, how to activate your gifts and how to use them, on Mystic Mama Oracle's channel. And I will link her video in the description box below. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.